How's it going, guys? Just wait for a little bit more people to get in here, and then we'll get started. Let me pull up my trade machines. Let me pull them up because we have a lot to talk today about. Because trades in the Pels is a hot topic these days. How's it going, guys? As you come in, just pop a comment and say hello. I'm just getting some things set up for the show today because we have a lot to talk about with the Pelicans in our first segment. So if you have any comments or any trade ideas specifically, go ahead and pop them down into the comment section. Much appreciated there. So 1 second. Okay, there we go. Got a couple more trade machines popped up. I think I have some spicy trades for everybody today for the New Orleans Pelicans, but we shall see what you think about it. I think that this loss in Indiana might have been the straw that broke the camel's back, but we shall see. I'm just gonna wait about another minute or so for some people to filter in if they would like to. I'm gonna go ahead and post on X as well, get some of our community members in here hopefully, and then we can start the show. So we'll start the show in about roughly a minute, if that is okay with everybody. Ooh, how did the Magic do today against the Grizzlies? I missed that game. We got Grizzlies got the W. It's also an interesting team linked to the Pelicans. All good, brother. I know it's a very strange start time, but apologies from yesterday. But yeah, it's the only time I could do it today. So hopefully, this show is relaxing for some people that can catch it. Let's see here. All right. I think we're about ready to go. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Welcome to another live stream and episode of Down in the Bayou. I am your host, BayouSniper. I have been doing these shows weekly on Collecting and Connecting podcast, and X and YouTube, and it has been quite the pleasure to see my own community and my podcast grow through this channel. It has been a wonderful experience so far, and I would love to keep it going. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If you're unfamiliar with the show, we usually do these into two segments here at Down in the Bayou. Number one, we talk real hoops. We talk mostly New Orleans Pelicans, what's been going on with the team, schedule, trades, rooks, all of that stuff. In the second half, we talk about NBA Top Shot, the beloved platform that we collect all the amazing highlights and videos of our favorite players that are on chain. So today, for the New Orleans Pelicans segment, we are going to talk first about the Indiana Pacers versus New Orleans Pelicans recap game this past weekend. And today we play the Houston Rockets. But first, we have to dive into the Indiana Pacers. Also, before we start, I want to give a shout out to our CNC members and subscribers for the YouTube and X premium channels. We are giving away a Cade Cunningham MGLE moment, which I'll reference later because I got to talk about Cade again. He is my MVP for this year. But if you love a shot at some free premium rare moments on NBA Top Shot, go ahead and join the premium CNC channel. Only $2.99 a month. That's it. And you get your comments featured, and it's a really, 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 really great community to be a part of. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the Indiana Pacers versus New Orleans Pelicans, our previous game um, on January 16th. All right, so we have to talk about it. Listen, our record, if it existed, would be October 34th, which obviously isn't a date. It's scarier than Halloween. We are losing now again more than ever. Um, and I think there's a couple of reasons for that. Um, Number one, Indiana is one of the worst defenses in the league, and that shows, because we even put up 119 against them. But yeah, they beat us, smacked us 127 119. I think they had like something. I think it was like they put up 40 something in the first quarter and like 73 by halftime against us. Like, this is the problem, man. Like, if you look at the New Orleans Pelicans roster, all you see is talent, 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 talent. But then you see injure, um, not committed to the team. Like, there's a lot of dynamics here with the roster. It's not just about talent. And to be honest, the talent is there, but it doesn't fit together. It's kind of like we got all this talent, we put it in a pot, and we're just trying to feed families, and nobody wants to eat it. No one wants to eat the pot. Um, because yeah, we're 10-34 in the season. We got Houston today, a juggernaut in the West. We got him at home last time, but that was like during our win streak, like right in the middle. So we were getting hot at the right time. They were getting cold at the wrong time. And I predict we'll lose today again. Um, but we have to talk about the defense and Coach James Borrego. So James Borrego is basically a clone of Willie Green. Like, as a fan base, we called for Willie's head in terms of his job because he's kind of wasted the past 4 years with us and Zion. Um, and rightfully so, rightfully so. And this year we pulled the plug on Willie and we got James Borrego, who's been on the bench for a long time next to Willie. Um, I will say this about Borrego's offense and the Pelicans. Borrego has the Pelicans playing a little bit better brand of offensive style basketball. We're moving the ball a little bit more, and guys seem to feel more comfortable with Borrego, but that's kind of putting lipstick on a pig because we're still 10-34. Our defense is even worse than ever, and man, there's no identity to the team because you're relying on Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen, who are amazing rookies, but they're not going to exactly win you a ton of games. But you're at this like weird place where like you have to play them and you should play them. They should get heavy minutes. But it's a really strange time in New Orleans. And I think the trade deadline has to fix most of our, not even problems, just kind of fix our anxiety about what's going on with the roster. So um, I think even though Zion, for instance, has been balling out, Derek Queen in his emergence, I talked about this in the previous episodes, Derek Queen's emergence as the big man kind of taken Zion's chain right now as face of the franchise. Like, fan base belows him, NBA rocks with him. Anytime Derek Queen is a triple double or double double, the NBA is even reposting his highlights, which for an New Orleans Pelicans player outside of Zion is very rare. Um, and I think this is kind of highlighting the fact like the writing is on the wall for Zion. Like, even even on the court they cannot coexist because of style. I talked about this the previous episode. Derek Queen and Zion are completely different players in how they play the game, but where they play the game is identical. They like to get the ball in the perimeter, work high post, then go low post, or go straight to the basket, or operate in the low post. And a Zion Derek Queen front court is just not it's not going to work. You need shooting around Derek Queen. And Zion can be a good playmaker. He can be a decent defender, but he just chooses not to do these things. And he's just not who a number one guy is. I feel like once we move off of him and we should this trade deadline, I'm a big Zion guy. Got his jersey right back there. Collect his moments on Top Shot. Generational talent, in my opinion. He has off the court issues that just keep popping up, which adds to why I think it's time for us to part ways. Um, but I think he'll kill it at his next stop. I think wherever he goes, he will renew his career and he will have an amazing, flourishing career. But it's just kind of like in New Orleans, it's the time is finished. We have run our course together. It's time for us to move on and see other people. Um, we have grown as different people throughout these years, and our mindset and our views have changed. And I still love you, but it's time to go, type of thing. Um, and I do think he'll find new happiness in another team, and we will find new happiness in our new situation as well. But it is very clear to me as a New Orleans Pelicans fan, especially after these string of losses. I mean, out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Out of the last 15 games, we have won 2. We are 2 and 13 in the last 15 games. That is atrocious. That is atrocious. That is February 13th. With a guy who makes 39 million, 35 million, 32 million. We got another 40 million sitting on the bench, injured, not playing. Like, it is time to rip the band-aid off. And you're losing to Indiana, who put up 73 on you in a half, who is one of the worst teams in the East, which I love Indiana, by the way. But this year, obviously, we know what they're doing, like, and rightfully so. Hallie's out. But they put 73 on you, and then you lose, and then they take a day off, go to Detroit, and they can't even put up 20 and a half. What does that say about you? So time is up. Time is up. And it's time for a change. The New Orleans Pelicans front office has to make a change. They have to rip the band-aid off. And today, I want to dive in to some trades that BayouSniper has cooked up himself for the New Orleans Pelicans. And while they may not be perfect, I think the time is now to make a change. And these are some things that we can look at as a franchise. I want to clarify the only three, the only three untouchables on this team should be Derek Queen, Trey Murphy, Jeremiah Fears. Everyone else, even my boy Hawkins, love Hawk. It's time to go. What's up, buddy? How's it going, Memphiato? It's time to go. What's up, Hive? It's time to go. You have your three pieces. There's no need to string this fan base. What's up? What's up, Banana Buffalo? It is malpractice to string the fans along with a good roster, but your record, if a date even existed, is October freaking 34th. 10 and 34. It's time to rip the band-aid off. It's been time. And the only three guys you should be keeping is DQ, Trey, and Fears. That is it. Why? Because they are the blueprint for Denver. You got your Jamal Murray, you got your Michael Porter Jr., and you have your Jokic and Queen. So, what up, not being? So, that's the three that should be untouchable. These reports of the front office and Joe Dumars saying that Herb, Zion, Trey, Fear, like there's like 7 people that are untouchable. My guy, you are 10 and 34. No one on this roster is untouchable except for the people that you traded up for in this past draft. And Trey. That is it. Everybody else got to go. Everybody else got to go. It stinks on Bourbon Street. It's time to go. And with that being said, let's look at some trades. But before we do, also, the reason why I say Trey is untouchable is because one, he's balling out, but Derek Queen, who is obviously a hub 4, being forced to play at the 5 this year, is still putting up amazing numbers. He needs shooting around him to reach his full potential. The blueprint is in Denver. Okay, and him and Trey are the perfect pair. If you trade away Trey, you'll be looking for a player like Trey Murphy III to pair with Derek Queen the rest of Derek Queen's career. So you got to keep him. What up, Treat? What up, buddy? Seeing DQ's first basket live was amazing for sure, man. Derek Queen is my favorite player in the league right now. Favorite player in the league, and my top shot collection reflects that. I love Fears, but DQ is the guy. DQ is the guy, and anybody who follows me knows. I don't have to go over it. Um, so let's look at the first trade that I think makes sense for the New Orleans Pelicans right now. Um, I have the New Orleans Pelicans sending the Indiana Pacers Yves Missi, who they're very high on. I know this may ruffle some feathers here. I think that we should send Yves Missi and Sadiq Bey for Indiana Pacers Benedict Mathurin. So this swap here is maybe a little controversial for some because Yves Missi has been playing well. But listen, we have DQ, and now we also have Carlo Maktovic on the bench, who is a stretch five, who we can pair with DQ and move DQ to the four. And I love Benedict Mathurin. I love his mindset, I love his mentality, I love his play style, and he's a young talent that we can add to the roster to pair with Trey on the wing with DQ, right? So we get rid of Sadiq Bey, who's just kind of like chilling in New Orleans. He's playing well, but like there's not really a future with him, and we both know that. Eves is the weird piece, but the Pacers need a center. They need a center to go with Siakam. So I think the swap of us sending Sadiq and Eves for Benedict Mathurin is a really, really kind of a win-win for both sides. I also think we can finesse and ask Pacers maybe for some seconds, possibly one first, possibly. Um, but yeah, I think this helps us a lot, and it'll help them for next year. So let me know what you think about that trade. I have us sending Eves and Sadiq to Indiana. Indiana sending Mathurin to us. So that's the first trade. Now let's look at a second trade. This one is going to rile up some people, man. This trade is a bit of it's a spicy one, but hear me out. So we all know the Los Angeles Lakers loves Herb Jones. Ooh, they love Herb. And boy, can they not play defense. LeBron's old ass isn't getting back up and down the court. Luka just wants to score and pass the ball. Ayton is AirPod Ayton. He plays like he's got AirPods in, like I do sometimes. Like he's just listening to his music and zoning out. They have zero defense, and they love Herb. Herb can shoot the three. He's in his prime. He's 27. Um, Former first team all defense, and I think Herb also wants a change. So here it is. You tell me what you think. I think that we can send Herb Jones to Los Angeles Lakers, and we get back Austin Reeves. Now, now, sure, we'll throw in some seconds. That's fine. But hear me out. All right. They both make the same salary. They're both on a 2-year contract. And even though Luka and AR play well together, you can't start 5 cones on defense. And that's exactly what the Lakers are doing. Herb obviously is not the offensive talent Austin Reeves is. But he's first team all defense, man. He's first team all defense. And if you put him on the same team with Luka, like Herb's gonna be open on the arc like constantly because the gravity of Luka, and he doesn't take up space on the offensive floor. He cuts really well, and his defense is all world, and that's exactly what the Lakers need. Yeah, you're giving up some scoring, but you can make some other moves too. And we need someone who's a hard worker, who's available, and I think Austin Reeves is a pretty good choice for that. And they both make the same salary. Like, and Lakers fans, like they're gonna want to send you like a bag of chips and a paperclip. But no, man, like Herb Jones is an amazing trade piece. He's first team all defense, and if you want him, give us something good. And I'm only um, continuing a conversation with the Lakers if they send us Austin Reeves. Other than that, you can kick rocks, bud. So yeah. I like this trade, man. Herb for Austin, I'm down. A little bit of Reeves in the Bayou, AR. So now let's go to my last trade. This one I think is actually more likely than the other two. I think this one's gonna happen. And I have a good rationale behind it because there's connection with these two organizations heavily. So this is if and when and we should get rid of Zion Williamson. We need to get out of the Zion Williamson business. Um, Zion Williamson is a hell of a drug. I was hooked on it for a long time. I'm still kind of hooked on it. When he plays, it's exhilarating, it's exciting, but I have to get off the narcotic, man. He has to be someone else's problem. And I think this team is a good team for that because I really do think they can hold him accountable and make him into an amazing player that he should be. Treat says Raptors might be willing to give. Man, we don't need any more dick in New Orleans, man. Pause. We already have Zion and Jordan Poole getting freaky in New Orleans. We can't have nah. Grady can stay in Toronto. It's fine. But yeah, so here's the trade. I have the New Orleans Pelicans, us sending Zion Williamson, who makes $39 million this year. And then the Pistons send us Tobias Harris, 26 million for salary and shooting around DQ, and Jaden Ivey, a young, promising talent that is not being utilized in Detroit because the logjam of guards. Now, why does Detroit would want Zion? Well, as I mentioned before, the New Orleans Pelicans and the Detroit Pistons have a long history with each other. We have Joe Mars as our GM, Troy Weaver, and we have made countless trades with each other before that involve each other, not direct swaps. And Zion next to Cade is absolutely fireworks. And to be honest, they are kind of like missing like a dynamic four, like a really good dynamic four. And Tobias is like steady, but like he's not really getting you over in the East. And I think this year is a prime offer, or is that sorry, a prime. I was looking at my offers just now on Top Shot. This is a prime opportunity to get over the hump in the East this year because I've already picked the Pistons going to the finals this year against Denver. Cade Cunningham is my MVP, and I think Zion is an amazing ad. He's healthy. He's putting up 25 and 5 every single night. Um, and a new change of scenery, I think, would really breathe life into Zion. And I really like Zion to the Pistons, and we're getting back Tobias and Jaden. Now, let's look at it from the Pelican side. Why does Bayou want these two? I've been high on Ivy for a while. I think he's a hardworking kid, and before his injury last year, he was on his way to possibly cracking a third team all team last year. Like he was killing it, man. I don't know if y'all remember. He had like three for the win moment candidates. Like he was killing it. Then he got injured. Um, and I think he's like a good he's a good two to have, maybe off the bench with Fears or something. And then Tobias Harris is that wing duo I was talking about. First of all, everyone knows my ideal trade is in Brooklyn. I'm not going to mention it again. I've mentioned it every episode um, with Michael Porter Jr. But if you can't get Michael Porter Jr. to pair next to Trey with DQ, Tobias Harris is a good option. He's going to be steady. He's going to help DQ understand the floor even better in shooting. And I like this for the Pels. You know, you have Trey and Tobias on the wing, and then Fears at the one, and you move DQ to the four as a hub, and then you have Maktovich as the five as a stretch five. I think it's a really fun team, and that's all the trades I have for the Pels. But we got some people talking about Jaw to the Pels. Nah, man, like I've seen these reports with Jaw, and I'll tell you why I don't think it's gonna happen. Is because I don't think Zion's sticking around, man. And the whole reason we would trade for Jaw is because they grew up together and they fuck with each other. Like they like each other, right? They hang out. They were hanging out as kids. They actually do like each other. And I also want to point this out. Why don't you look at Ja and Zion? I want you to ask yourself one thing. Have you ever seen either of them hang out with other NBA players from other teams? No. Why? Because they don't have NBA friends. I know this is a really weird point to make, but it's important if you really pay attention. Like, Ja doesn't have really anybody that messes with him like that. And neither does Zion. And like they're both like kind of like in their bubble. Like, but here's the problem is they're so in their bubble, they're making all these like crazy noise off court. There's no one to like really control them. And that's why I think like that there's a reason for that. Like you see people who are like constant loners all the time, and usually there's a reason, not always bad, but like I like to be alone too sometimes. But like Ja and Zion, there's not a like NBA brotherhood with them. Like they're not really like they don't seem like they don't seem like they love the game and the lifestyle and everything. They're more focused on the outside. So like I don't see a reason to bring Ja to New Orleans. Like it would be exciting, but like yeah, Ja and Zion might be friends. Like that's cool, but like it's just asking for trouble in my opinion. Like I'm not about it. Uh he says, "How do you feel about Misi?" So I just mentioned that earlier. To me, he's a trade piece. I really like how he's playing, but like he's not the five to put next to DQ. DQ needs to go to the four. We need to find another five. I like Maktovich actually better. I like Carlo Makovich better. And I think we can use Eves to upgrade our roster. And the trade I just proposed was we send Eves, Misi, and Sadiq Bey to Indiana, and we get back Benedict Mathurin. I think that's a win-win for both. Indiana Pacers really need a athletic, floor-running, rim-protecting big to pair next to Siakam to compete in the East next year and go all the way. This year's a wash, and I think trading for Eves Misi makes perfect sense for them. Um, but yeah, that's all the trades I have for the Pelicans. Before I get into our next segment, please, if you can, if you want, join the CNC Premium membership. It's only $2.99 a month, and they are running a sick giveaway with the team we've already mentioned before in this episode. They're giving away in the CNC Premium Discord, if you're a subscriber, a Cade Cunningham MGLE moment on NBA Top Shot. Cade is my personal MVP. I think that he deserves it. Their team is first in the East. Cade is amazing. I think Cade is who people think Luka is with defense. Like I am a Cade supporter, man. Like Cade Cunningham for MVP for sure. But yeah, guys, that is our first segment of Down in the Bayou where we talked about New Orleans Pelicans. Now we got to shift over to real moments. We are going to talk about NBA Top Shot and what has been going on. Okay. One of the best and biggest drops of the year just happened. The Hollow Icon and MGLE drop. And man, there's some absolute heat in this drop, man. The feed has been like the funnest I've ever seen it in the past week. Um, the hollows are sick, the art's sick. But MGLE is more of a personal favorite of mine. Like, and as you know, only five rookies got the MGLE treatment, and that's what I want to talk about today. Is Origins rookies or MGLE rookies the better moment and the better play long term? Excuse me. Because I have a little bit of a hot take, and I talked with Colton on Coffee with Colton a couple of days ago. And I think it might be closer than you think. So if you don't know, MGLE is the flagship rare set, and they only personally hand select rookies, like top rookies or top on their team, to make it into this set. It's usually the three top players of each team get a MGLE, minted to only 129 this year for rookies. Okay, it's amazing. So Cooper, my guy Derek Queen, VJ, Khan, and and who is the other? Oh, Cedric Coward. These five. These five rookies made it to MGLE, and their moments are fantastic. If you haven't seen Derek Queens, please go look at it. It's his 30-point night against his idol, Nikola Jokic, and the blueprint. Had to have it. I got the Jersey airdrop serial for being number one on his leaderboard. And guys, I already have 18. I have 18 Derek Queen MGLEs. 18 of them. Stacking that gold, baby. Stacking the gold. Um, and I'm looking at making a big purchase right now. I hope it gets. I hope the offer gets accepted on this episode. That would be nasty. Um, but the MG Elite Hollow Eye comment, the pricing on the packs and the boxes and the odds for the cases are absolutely insane. I secured 2 boxes. It was awesome. Made a little bit of cash for my purchases I really wanted, which was the Derek Queen stuff. I got my Trey Murphy marquee. Um, amazing drop, and the community seemed to responded well. Everything sold out. I think the vibes are back from the rookie debut, right? Because rookie debut times vibes are all time high. Origins, it wasn't bad. It just kind of missed the mark for most people. I enjoyed it, but it missed the mark for most people, which is understandable. So the feeling was a little down as compared to rookie debut, and I think we're right back up. If we can keep this momentum going into freshman gems and just build and go all the way to rookie revelation, this season is going to be insanely good, insanely good. But yeah, the feed has been great. It was sold out. People are ripping. Um, and the rookie prices on the MGLEs are high, and I love it. Um, but so yes, exactly. So Devaney said Origins will be the better play for the future because it's the only rookie real moment to play in historic fast break. MGLE rookies will be great for present and their future professor pro. Okay, like I get that point. But I'll be the first to say like fast break is not even a factor to me. Like it's not. It never has been. Like it's a fun game. It's a fun game. If you want to collect for it, go for it. But like I'm more talking about the collectible side, right? Like let's look at it as a collectible as it should be. Like these are grails for me. They're not for me. They're not game pieces. Like I play the game pieces just because I can, but that's not how I look at like the moments. Which I don't totally disagree with you. It's just I would like for you to understand my point. So um, I do agree with you though. Actually, that's the thing is I think Origins are the better moment, and I think they're the better set actually for rookies. Um, because like the MGLE, like it's flagship, it's sick, right? It's cool. Um, it's gonna have the premium attached with it. But like Origins, I want you to think about something for Origins for a second. It's the only rare rookie set that shares and continues the lineage of run it back Origins for rookies, as the Baney mentioned. It shares that lineage. So you have Derek Queen, for instance, his origins is his superpower, and as I watched each rookie origins moment, it's kind of their signature move or signature play style highlighted in a moment, which I think is really, really. Oh, sorry, Mafiato. I didn't recognize it as you. My bad, dog. But the Origins moments are capturing each rookie's kind of superpower, their signature move, right? And I think that's very unique because MGLE is usually like a good performance, like cool. But like Origins was different. And I think it kind of set the bar here because even the artwork looks like a comic book superhero page. And I don't know, like that whole rookie set is just stellar to me. And I think they're vastly underpriced right now. And I do think with time, Origins, in my opinion, will be the better rookie set moving forward if they continue this theme. And if I'm not absolutely insane in saying that I see like them curating these moments with the rookie's superpower and like their signature go-to style, if you will. And I do think that like that's like a very unique set and moment because of those. And once again, I love the MGLEs, and I do think that they're one of the best on the platform. But man, these Origins rookies are something else. Like, and I still don't think people are valuing them as they should. I think they're absolutely insane. And I will argue that Cooper Flag's Origins moment has a better thumbnail, a better play, and a better vibe than his MGLE. His MGLE is great, but I prefer the uh, Cooper Origins over that, which is the Rookie of the Year this year. Um, so let me know in the comments what you think about that. But I'm an Origins boy, man. I think I think they're better. But I do love the MGLE. The MGLE is sick. Um, but that's kind of a hot take on Origins rookies versus MGLE rookies. Now you know me, man. We got to talk strategy a bit because I'm the top shot rookie strategist up in here, only with certain guys. But let's talk about it, man. I had a exhilarating time on the rookie auctions for MGLE this year. Oh, sorry, Mifiato says, I agree with you on the collector side of it. The tie to RIB Origins is definitely the long play here. The Origins will gain more value in the coming years. 100%, man. I think you and I see your takes on X, and I think you and I have similar views on a lot of this. Even though I think you're more into like the pack ripping and fast break than I am, um, I do think that we share similar views on this. Is that Origins is more of it feels special, right? And the parallel to past stars Origins is a fact that people are overlooking. Okay, so as I was saying, there was rookie auctions for new MGLE rookies this year. There was 5 of them, and you could burn their debuts to win a new MGLE. Well, I saw something and I saw an opportunity, which if you're a stacker, I think you should pay attention to this of how they're doing auctions this year. For instance, Derek Queen rookie MGLE coming out. They ran an auction. There was 10 separate auctions, not top 10 get one each like in the past. No. 10 separate MGLE rookie auctions that you could separately bid on, even as the same collector. And I was thinking to myself, oh, speaking of rookies, Paulie just says, guys, there's a rookie debut going on right now in the Collecting Connected Discord. Hop over there, play me in the background so you don't miss what I'm saying, and hop in on that giveaway. But there's 10 different auctions for 10 moments of that rookie. So 10 auctions, 10 MGLE Derek Queen up for grabs. And I looked at my stack and I'm like, I have 100 debuts, which is a little it's more than normal for most people. But even if I had like 60 or 50, if you dominate and you have dominated the supply on a rookie's debut and you got in on them early, bought them cheap, and stack, man, there's a golden opportunity in front of you right now. And it's going to happen again with freshman gems. Okay? I was like, listen, if I burn 4 to 5, which is like, 50 moments, I'll burn 50 debuts, but I can get back 10. I can dominate and win the whole MGLE board. No one else is going to get it besides me. And it's gonna make my stack even further. It's gonna help my leaderboard. And that's exactly what I did. I did overburn, but it was really fun. There are no freshman gems. What do you mean? There's freshman gems. There'll be freshman gems next drop. And they'll follow the same format, I think. Yeah, there's Origins. No? I don't believe so. You can check the blog, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. You get freshman gems, MGLE, and Origins. 3 rookies this year. Three rookie rares. But I burned 61 total Derek Queen debuts. And was it a lot? Yes. But man, I dominated and I got to rip 10 out of 10 Derek Queen MGLEs, and it helped me with my leaderboard, helped me with my stack, and now I can use these for the rookie revelation board, which is going to be in March, right? March, April. So now I've carried the domination without having to spend a lot. I've carried the domination through these auctions, and now guess guess what I'm going to do? I'm gonna do the same thing. When Rookie Revelations come out, and there's 3 auctions for 3 legendary Derek Queen Rookie Revelation moments, only 29 minted. I'm gonna get 3. And if you are a high stacker on a rookie, I think this is a great plan for you because you're decreasing supply, especially if you have special serials. Like that's kind of my strategy. So I buy the special serials of rookie debuts I have for the past 2 years, 3 years of my guys, number ones, jerseys. And then when there's opportunity to burn the rest of my stack, I do that. Why? Because I get something in return from the burn, from the auction, and I'm making my special cereal even more scarce at the same time. And that's kind of been my strategy for the past 2 or 3 years. Some people disagree with it. Some people might like it. If that is something that piques your interest, I would look into that because it's worked out well for me this season. Um, but yeah, Memphiatl has me like second guessing myself, but I swear to God, Freshman Gems is in that blog at the beginning of the year, the roadmap. I swear to God. Check. Roadmap. Oh, thanks, Treat. I know you're a supporter, dude. Yep, here it is. Rookie supply, rare, freshman gems, MGLE, and Origins. Origins did not replace it. So yeah, freshman gems will exactly follow the same format when it comes out. And will I burn 61 more debuts of Queen? Probably not, but I'll still try to burn a couple. But I'm not gonna decrease my whole stack. That's the game, is you keep a good portion of your stack while upgrading your collection. You don't just want to just burn it all, right? It's all about getting what you want. Yeah, of course, man. Like there's different ways to collect, and that's what I love talking is strategy. You can collect a lot of different ways, a lot of different ways. And that's the beauty of Top Shot, man. Like you don't have to participate in these auctions. You can stack and hold 400 debuts if you want. No one's gonna hold a candle to you. It's okay. But I just see this as an amazing opportunity for stackers if they really want to play the game and like really upgrade your collection. Like it's a really fun time for me on Top Shot. And so freshman gems will come out in my estimation. I think we'll see a late February drop, like a late February drop for a freshman gem. Huh? I thought Origins was to replace freshman gems. I just feel like that's many. No, man. Go look at the blog. Go look at the roadmap. Origins, freshman gem, MGLE. These are the 3 rookie rare sets minted to 129. But I will tell you, Rip City, I will tell you why I think it's not a vast oversupply is because I think only top rookies are going to get the MGLE and Origins. So top rookies. So Origins was like kind of like a mix. And then MGLE is only 5 top rookies, like flag. And then I think freshman gem, I think they're going to go the other way. I think freshman gem is going to be for like rookies on the outside looking in, right? So like anyone who was not the top 5, Derek Queen, VJ, Con, Cooper, Cedric Coward, these 5, I don't think will get freshman gem. I think rookies like Hugo, Yang, Traore, Wolf, like Kobe Sanders, like these type. I think these rookies are gonna get freshman gems. So like each rookie has 2 rares, but the top ones supply, like the top of the top is even more like coveted. And I think that's what's gonna happen. So I probably won't get to participate in Derek Queen freshman gems because I don't think I'll get one. I think that the MGLEs were kind of saved for the top rookies. I only which rookies get MGLE and which get gems. Like Maxime did not get Origins, so that's what I'm saying. Chewy is like he's not going to get MGLE. He's not a top rookie. Origins, he didn't have enough playing time. So I think this is the perfect set for rookies like Maxime Renaud. Perfect example is he is a perfect freshman gem candidate, right? Because he's a rookie on the outside looking in, who's performed well later in the season. This is what freshman gem should be, right? This is what freshman gem should be. Nolan Traore, Danny Wolf, uh, Kasparis Yakachonis, Maxime Renaud. These rookies, that's what freshman gems are for. Because if you have conviction that Maxime is going to be a good player and a star, freshman gems is the set to collect for you then, or not the set, the set to stack for you for his moment. Because if he pops off and gets a rookie revelation, freshman gems will be for his burn. I got a couple court visions I'll give anyone who's collecting that set. Oh, thanks, Treat. So that's what I'm talking about. It's community sick. Mifiato says if Hugo gets one, I gotta go get it. I think Hugo gets a freshman gem. He's kind of a weird one because like I think he's like a top, like close to top 10 rookie, maybe not solid, but close. So he's like in the middle. He's not like a outside looking in rookie or a top rookie. He's kind of in this weird middle, and I think Hugo will get a freshman gem. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. Is there's great strategies to be had. You just got to read the roadmap, man, and you gotta really dive into the mechanics of what they're doing and predict. Like I got 70% of my Derek Queen 100 stack moments within the first day of the rookie debut drop, and I just freaking ripped it, dude. I just that's what kind of propelled me forward. Is like I believe in Derek Queen cheap because I feel like that's like the strong suit of my collecting strategy. Is like I kind of like recognize rookies before they're stars. And I knew Derek Queen was like, after I saw him at Maryland, like in March Madness, I knew he was one of them ones. So I stacked him early, and he's on my favorite team. So I was like, oh, this is a match made in heaven. And then now look what he's doing. Um, so shout out Derek Queen, man. He's made me a very happy man this year. Um, is there any other rookies that y'all are stacking or looking at that are hoping to get freshman gem? I think Chewy had a great point about Maxime. He's a guy who I just forgot about, but he's been absolutely balling. Sorry, I'm trying to get this offer done on a moment right now, and I really want y'all to see it on stream. I hope it gets accepted. 1 second. Just be patient with me because if it happens, it's going to be awesome. What moment do you think I'm like wheeling and dealing for? What do you think it is? Because if it gets accepted, it will pop up on the live token bot on Twitter, on X. So if you can guess, put in the offer right now that he said that he would take. So if you're on X, man, keep that live token bot propped up, man, because it's happening. I just really hope he accepts it on stream. That would be so sick. Okay, putting in the offer right now. Oh, 1 second. There we go. Boom. Oh, my dog's going to join me for this. Okay, putting the offer right now. Submit offer. I don't think. Oh, Ace Ultimate? Nah, man. I'm not a jazz guy. It's also out of my price range. I'm not a whale. I'm just a targeted fish. I target my thing. Like, it's kind of funny, like, because I guess people see like my big purchases on X and stuff. But I'm not a whale, man. Like I'm a normal guy. I'm just a PE teacher and a basketball coach. Um, but I know ball in my opinion. So like I go all in on like certain guys. Like I only have 400 moments in my collection. Like I'm not a whale by any means. I'm not a whale by any means. Um, but I do am a diehard guy for my I'm a diehard guy for my guys. So I go all out. Let me send him a message. Maybe he'll. I really hope it gets accepted on stream. If not, I'll be really disappointed. But you'll see it at some point if it gets accepted. Saw you pulled that number one Bobby. Man, I already sold it, dude. But I did sell it to a Sacramento Kings fan. Um, I wasn't gonna sell it to anybody else. It was Sacktown, and I kind of owed Sacktown because he made a deal with me a year ago. Sacktown had the perfect serial Russell Westbrook Hollow S1 MMX legendary debut, and I really wanted it, and I thought it was out of my price range, but he gave me a good deal on it, under 1,000. So I felt like I owed him. So I sold it. But I sold it for a good price. I sold the number one Bobby Jackson for $25, which for a common historic in this market, it was a standard. Like it's fine, and it's going to a Sacramento Kings fan, so that makes me like feel better about it. But I would love to have sold it to you, Chewy. You got to be quick on that message, man. You got to be quick with it. Bobby's fave hobby is collecting NBA cards of himself. Whoa, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But between you and me, I'd rather it go to a Kings fan than him. I don't know. Like, I think this is built for fans. Like, I love that Jake Laravia and Ty Jerome's on it, but man, if a fan really wants it, I'm going to side with the fan. Okay, offer is in, my guys. Let's just really hope he sees it and is satisfied with it. I have to cancel my other offers to make sure that I don't null the offer. Yeah, legit not sure if he's coming to Top Shot now. Is Bobby the guy that like people were like they noticed he was a card collector and they would like ping him on X saying like, hey, come collect an NBA Top Shot, and he was like, nope. Was he that one? Because I remember there was one NBA player who did that. I can't remember who it was. Because it was just it's not because of Top Shot. It was because they have their own what's it called? They have their own like NFT project going on with NBA, so they're involved with, so they don't collect on Top Shot. And I feel like it might have been Bobby, maybe. Come on, man, accept this offer. Do it for the chat. Come on. I wish you know what I wish? I wish there was a call feature instead of like just a direct message feature on Top Shot. I wish there was also a call feature. I think that would be really funny. Like you have to spend one trade ticket to make a call. And it would like if somebody has downloaded the app, the NBA Top Shot app, and you spent a trade ticket, it would like send like a Skype type thing where it's like boop, 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 BayouSniper is calling you. Boop, 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 boop. And then you could try to like talk and make a deal. I think that would be pretty funny. Um, maybe people are gonna get upset. Be like, no, I don't want to get spammed. That's why that's why you have to spend a trade ticket to call. It's like a 2026 payphone. Chewy says, I wish the top TSDM actually notified the person other than just a red dot on the website. Yeah, man. Like for me, it's like actually super laggy because like I'll send a message and I'll wait and I'll wait and I'll wait. And then I'll just like randomly just check my messages and I'm like, oh, it's there, but the red dot didn't show up. And then 5 minutes later, after I'm like scrolling through, the red dot pings up and I'm like, I already read the message. And then I can't get rid of the red dot. So yeah, there's some work to be done for sure, but the feature I really appreciate. Menfiato, hey, treat Menfiato's hollering at you, man. He said, hey, are you talking about Hoop Vision? I need 4 of them. What do you need? Hoop Vision's like the art this year is pretty cool. It reminds me of like a tattoo parlor. Sort of reminds me of. What is my favorite Hoop Vision from this year? Hoop Vision. Let's see. The Jokic is absolutely nasty. Shay's is pretty good. Let me look at well, Zion's got one. That's pretty cool. Let me look at Harden's. Harden's is okay. Oh yeah, James. Oh, there it is, boys. Offer accepted. The live token bot has pinged off on stream for my recent purchase. Anybody in the chat, do you see it? And if you see it, comment on what it is. Let the boys and girls know, man. What a BayouSniper just freaking crush. It's one of the absolute grails, the granddaddy of them all. Dude, I'm so hyped right now. Oh my god, that's so sick. Yeah, baby. Number 1 Queen Jukebox. I got her. I got it, dude. Oh, that feels so good. I'm about to put that in my pinned moments right now, dude. Yeah, so for those who don't know, I just put an offer in on the number 1 autographed rookie MGLE Derek Queen jukebox. Only minted to 10 with his autograph. NBA Top Shot this, and I just bought it. I couldn't be more happy. I have the number 1 jukebox Origins as well. And I feel like this is like it's a must-have. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I probably am done spending maybe for the season, unless it's like Derek Queen stuff I just need. Like I need to upgrade the stacks. But other than that, like I've overspent this year. But I'm happy with what I've gotten. Super happy. Man, with that, thank you for watching you watched one of my biggest girl buys in my collection on stream. Thank y'all so much, man. It was awesome hanging out with y'all. I'll catch y'all next weekend. I have a show next weekend as well. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. If you can join the CNC Discord and Premium, it's been a pleasure. Oh, what are you gonna do next season with no first round pick? To be determined. To be determined. To be determined. But guys, it has been a great hangout as usual. Thank you so much for the support. I am BayouSniper. I gotta get out of here. Thank y'all so much for listening to Down in the Bayou. See y'all later.